Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kez. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. My name is Keziah, but you can call me Kez. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and the like button and the notification bell so you'll know when next I put another video. You're welcome. Please join the community, join the family, because on this channel there is no dull moment. There is no dull moment. Please come and join the community and you're welcome. So guys, I have another hot gist. So please, you guys should let me know if you like this kinds of eclectic videos about real life experiences, so that I'll bring more to you and bring more content to you, value for your subscription, guys. So please let me know if you enjoy these kinds of videos, so I'll bring more. If you enjoy these videos, or I should do more of vlogs or eclectic stories like these, or mom life, or anything, just write in the comment sections what kinds of videos you want me to be doing, what kinds of video you enjoy. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into today's hot gist. Let me read it. So today's gist goes a man rented a house and moved in with his family. After 2 years, the rent was increased from 400,000 to 500,000. He didn't complain because he liked the house. The following year, he couldn't come up with the money and the agent was on his neck. The wife saw what the husband was going through and decided to help. She lent the money to her husband to pay the rent. Aww. The husband was indeed very happy that his wife was so helpful, and he paid back later. Who wouldn't? 2 years later, the house rent increased to 700,000 and the man became upset. So he begged the agent to introduce him to the landlord so that he could plead with him. But the agent bluntly refused. The man decided to do an underground investigation to uncover who the landlord is. Guys, what he found out really shocked him. His wife was his landlord. I repeat, his wife was his landlord or landlady. So the question is, if you were the one, or if you are the one, what will you do? This gist carries a bit of weight, because there are a lot of things to pick and talk about from this story. First off, she built the house probably from scratch without the husband knowing, or she probably bought the house without him knowing, and then she kept on increasing the rent. Like, it's bad enough that you didn't tell him you had a house. If you see your husband as your spouse, your friend, your buddy, why should you hide having a property from him? Except probably if he's a bully, that maybe he would want to collect it from you. But again, if he was a bully or if he was a bad person, she wouldn't have lent him the money she lent him to pay the rent, the previous rent. So from this story, from the whole story, it means they're in good terms. So they're in good terms. If they're in good terms, then she must be a wicked woman, because I don't get it. I really do not get it. I don't know, let me look at it from a neutral ground. Let's look at it from different perspectives. Should we ask if the husband is a stingy person, that she's trying to hide it from her stingy husband or something? If he was stingy, she wouldn't borrow him that money, because she would feel maybe he will not return it to her. Or if they were in bad terms, she wouldn't have still borrowed him the money. So they're in good terms. They're probably sleeping on the same bed, eating in the same house, sleeping and gisting. Guys, like, I don't get it. This just is juicy and it's confusing my confusion, because I can't. myself, I can't do this kind of thing because my conscience won't even allow me. They said they've stayed in the house for like 2 years. So she's okay after 2 years. So let's say roughly 3-4 years they've been in the house. Okay, after 2 years, the rent was increased, and after another 2 years again, the rent was increased. That means they stayed in the house for 4 years. So for 4 years, you've been hiding this thing, sleeping well at night. I don't know how people do things and don't imagine or don't put it in their heads that they will eventually get caught. This place is a small world. There's nothing hidden under the sun that cannot be or will not be eventually be exposed. So myself, I can't, my conscience will not allow me. My conscience, I'll feel guilty. I will not even, my body no go gree me. Like, I won't feel okay. So she felt so okay owning a house, being nothing wrong with being the landlord though, and increasing the rent. That's the tough one. She kept increasing the rent. Okay, just leave it that, okay, you don't want him to find out about the house, but why increasing the rent? And then she's aware that he cannot afford the rent because she gave him the other time, so it means he can't afford it. And maybe they have kids, so you'll have to pay school fees and pay rent, and it depends on the city. Probably cost of living there is expensive, maybe food and everything is expensive, and then you are adding this. Is this, guys, I don't know. Please, you guys should write in the comment section how you feel about this, because it's I don't know, it's tough to really just put it in one perspective. We don't know how their marriage has been so far, if he's been secretive as well or anything like that maybe she wants to get back at him, or she wants to do it's payback time for him. We don't know. We cannot just say from outside, but we're looking at it from different aspects, from different perspective. We're not just being biased. I'm trying to talk about, okay, maybe he's stingy, or maybe he's a bully, or maybe he's, I don't know, trying to look for things to just maybe pin on him, to maybe look for reasons why she could do such a thing, but we're looking at it again excuse me, we're looking at it from another aspect, that if he was all these things, she wouldn't give him that money that she gave him the other time, right? If he was a bad person, if he was all these things I mentioned, she wouldn't give him. So it means they're okay, they're in good terms, and she did this. Now that she's been caught, this is the juicy part. Now that she's been caught, I wonder what she will tell him. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an excuse for her why she would have what she would eventually tell him that is her excuse for. I mean, there's nothing wrong owning your own property. As a couple, you might have your joint properties, joint account, joint this, but there's nothing wrong owning your own property or your own bank account or your own, I don't know, your own whatever it is you want to own. So the thing is just tell your partner, I want to get my own, I want to buy something, I want to buy a land, I want to buy a car, I don't think a reasonable man will stop you from owning a property, or a woman will grumble because you want to have your own personal property. Okay, I saw a video today. It's a live from, I think, a live series of marriage reconciliation between a couple. So the problem they've been having, apart from many other problems, obviously, the husband kept telling the wife to stop her job, like she should stop going to work. So that was a very big issue. So it's not like he's not really balanced. It's not like he's not very buoyant enough to tell her to stop working. So if that was their issue, that would have understood, okay, because he didn't go further saying whether he stopped her from working, but for him to be able to, there's something we're always falling back to. For her to be able to borrow him the money, it means he didn't stop her from working. Unlike this couple that he told her, okay, stop working, stop going. She was working in the bank, and then he told her to stop going to the bank. Okay, we can understand with this ones, maybe she doesn't have time for the children, for the family and all that. Is trying to tell, but still you can't just up and tell your wife stop working when you're not buoyant enough to maybe be giving her allowances every month. You cannot just come and tell her stop working, except if you have another option for her, if you have a business for her that'll make her stable and stay at home. So in this their case, excuse me, there's nothing like that. There's nothing really like that. From this story, I feel this marriage will kind of hit the rocks, because he will not just imagine his wife doing this kind of thing to him, guys. So please just share your opinions, what you think about this story, what you will do in your case, whether you be it a man or woman, whether you, I don't know what you would do. Say you're a man or say you're a woman, if it happened to you that you found out your husband has a property and he didn't tell you about it, you know, just tell me what you feel. And if you enjoyed this video, please do well to hit the like button, you know, guys. Hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed, you are watching this and you have not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing now? You don't want to join the family, you don't want to join the community, you don't want to enjoy this hot gist I'm bringing to you guys. Please, guys, just subscribe, and I promise you there will be value for your subscription. You will see the value for your subscription, guys. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell as well, because if you don't hit the notification bell, you will not have idea, or you wouldn't know when I post my next video. So thank you, guys, and see you in my next video.